everyone, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am so excited to say that this video is sponsored by Ribblr and Lion Brand Yarn. They sent me this really cool new beginner crochet kit that they are coming out with on September 16th of this year. They're going to be on yummyfriends.shop and on Amazon for only $30, which is a pretty good price considering most of the beginner crochet kits out there are pretty expensive. So today I'm going to be unboxing the kit, showing you guys what it looks like. We're gonna open it up. I'm going to make the crochet kit and I'm going to review whether it's beginner friendly or not. And this is coming from someone who is an intermediate crocheter. I've been crocheting for like 15 years. I'm going to try my best to see if it'll be good for beginners, but so far price-wise, it sounds pretty great. So I have it in the box right here, and let's just go ahead and I'm gonna turn the camera down over here to my desk and we're gonna see everything that is inside this kit. Okay, straight out of the box, here is what it looks like. First of all, I want to say aesthetically, the packaging, stunning. I love how it looks like a little lunchbox. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it's a really awesome and really cute touch. So as you can see, we've got Ribblr and Lion Brand yarns here. I absolutely love both of those companies, so this is awesome. So this is the Yummy Friends Ice Cream Axolotl Ari. So this is the one that I chose. We have 3 different kits that you can choose from. So I got Axolotl Ari, but you can get Cookie Turtle Tim and Boba Cow Charlie, which I do want to get both of those as well and make all 3 of them because I think they are absolutely adorable. But in this video, we are going to be making this cute little axolotl ice cream. It's so freaking cute. So it says, create me in no time, crochet it yourself kit, customizable, easy. And then it says, scan your card, use the app, and share your creation. And then on the back, it says that it includes a collectible card, which that is just a really cool touch, especially for people who like to collect things like me. So this is really cool. This is a level 1 kit, Sweet Ice Power, and the special move is Freeze Swirl. Creates a cold aura, freezing enemies and rejuvenating allies. You can customize the toppings and you can also customize the sauce. And then it has the steps right here on what you should do. So it says open the box and scan your card. It includes absolutely everything that you need. So I'm not going to be using any of my supplies that I have here at my house. I'm going to be using everything inside of this kit. Use the app to follow the instructions, share your creation. It says right here, if you're feeling lucky, check for a golden card in your kit to win an amazing prize. So what's really cool is that I actually had the golden card in my package here. So this is the golden card. It says you tag Yummy Friends World on social media to claim your prize. So I will be taking a picture of this when I'm done and posting it on Instagram to get my golden card prize. This is feeling very much like Willy Wonka, like getting the golden chocolate bar to go to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Like that's how I'm feeling right now. But let's just go ahead and open this up and let's see what is inside. So here you go, straight up into it. I'm just gonna kind of dump everything out. Oh my gosh, it has a little bag. Oh my goodness. Okay, already for $30, I am shook at the amount of items that are in this. Okay, so first we have this just whole entire bag that you can put all of your supplies in. That is really cool. I've never seen this before. So it has a ruler on it. It's just like this plastic material. And then it looks like we have many different pieces of felt, which I'm assuming will be the flavor of the topping of the ice cream. So that's why I said it was customizable, because you can change the color at the top. So we've got all these different colors for sprinkles and stuff. And then we have the stuffing, a yarn needle, a red puff ball. We have the crochet hook here. This is a 4mm. I've noticed most of these kits are a 4mm or about a 4.5. I feel like it's pretty common size. And it has a nice grip on it. Feels really nice quality. Then we have the yarns, of course. So these aren't quite like the yarn that you would get from the yarn store, like acrylic. It kind of feels more like a cottony t-shirt yarn. It's not as sturdy as some of the other kits, but I actually really love how soft this is. And we're gonna see how it is when you're crocheting with it. Hopefully it's not too stringy, but it feels really soft. So we've got 2 pinks, a tan, and a black. We have B7000 glue, which, I mean, it's a whole bottle of glue, so that's really nice to just have in general. We have some stitch markers in this bag, and then we have the little eyeballs. And lastly, a pair of these super cool scissors. Like, I'm shook right now because these are really cool. I don't even know, I'm gonna be so real with you, I don't even know how to open them. Me using metal tools has obviously not worked out great for me, so I do get scared playing with sharp metal objects because I don't want to mess up my good hand. And then of course, we have a warning thing, which is really good for them to put, just in case kids, you know, choke on these little parts. And then we have the trading card, which this is just so freaking cute. So personality, bubbly, playful, and brave. Then we have the special move, and then the weakness is sensitive to heat and can melt if not kept cool. Cute little picture of her. And then we have the QR code to scan to follow the instructions on how to make her. So there's no written pattern, at least I don't think there is. So we're gonna see how good the videos are. But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw all of my things inside of this bag, and we're gonna scan the QR code and just one at a time figure out what we're gonna be doing here. Everything fits in here pretty perfectly except for, I mean, I'm sure I could stuff the stuffing in here and the felt, but those are too big to put in the bag. But everything else fits in there really great, which is really cool. And they also sent me these really cute stickers, which I'm obsessed with. So thank you so much for sending me these stickers. It's really sweet. All right, I went ahead and I scanned the QR code on the back of the trading card. So it's going through what crocheting is, which that's a really nice touch. It's explaining like literally everything. It's talking about what crochet is. And that's how Yummy Friends come to life, but we still need to follow a pattern. So let's get started. Cool, and then it brings us up to the patterns in the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Vincent, and I am so excited to show you how to create your own ice cream axolotl Ari. Before we jump into all the fun crocheting, let's check out what you can find in your kit. So when opening it up, you'll be greeted with a bunch of different color yarn. It's super soft, it feels great in your hands, and I just love how it glides.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick before we keep going. So I scroll down here and it says learn to crochet. So if you don't know the basics already, they have basic videos on how to slip knots, slip stitch, chain stitch, single crochet, magic ring, and how to crochet in the ring, tighten the ring. Now let's make Ari. So they do have a written pattern, which I am going to follow because I already know how to crochet, but I am going to watch the videos to see how well they're showing how to crochet, because some beginner videos are just not beginner friendly at all, but already this seems like a very high production video, so let's go ahead and watch it.
A pencil pouch with a bunch of the materials that you'll need, and on the front of the pencil pouch you'll see that there's a ruler to measure with. You'll also find some fill to stuff your projects with.
I didn't even realize that you could actually measure with the ruler on the front of the bag. That is, wow, next level. We will now make Ari piece by piece, and we will assemble all the pieces together. Follow the instruction for each part using the knowledge you gain from step 1. Okay, great. I'll go ahead and watch one of the beginner videos just to see how well they do at teaching basics. And it pops up here, which is pretty nice.
Getting started, we'll take our yarn and our hook found in our kit, and we'll be doing the basics, starting off with the slip knot. So starting with our yarn, we'll take the tail end, which is the end, and the rest will be our working yarn. To do the slip knot, you're going to take the tail end of your yarn, find your index finger and middle finger on your left hand. I will take the tail of the yarn, and I will have it in front of those two fingers, like so.
Okay, I was literally about to make a comment about how this is a really awkward angle on how to show how to do it, but then they're showing the overlay right there. So that was one critique I was about to make, but then they fixed it immediately. So I have no complaints so far. The high quality is actually insane.
I'll hold it down with my thumb, and on the back of my fingers, I can create some space in this loop. I'll take the working yarn, and from left to right.
Okay, I don't need to watch the 15-minute video. This looks super slow and detailed for beginners. Like, honestly, that is the best video I've probably seen.
Twist and then pull through both loops.
Like, look how slow it is. And clear.
So this will look like a 1-2 sequence, so.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so I have no issues with that. I don't really have any critiques, honestly. that seems like a pretty great beginner video, way better than what I would do, honestly. So we have the ice cream part 1 video, so I'm just gonna click it so it goes up here so I can reference back to the video if I don't understand the pattern.
We'll now be working on the ice cream part of the ice cream oxalotl RE, and this will be the head that we sew onto the cone. To begin, we'll be using the method of the magic ring to get started. We're gonna wrap around our less dominant hand. I'm gonna wrap to create an X, and with my hook, I'm gonna go underneath that first loop, like so. I'm gonna hook onto the other yarn and pull through, twist my hook. I'm gonna grab that working yarn with my middle finger. I'm gonna yarn over, I'm gonna pull through that loop to create a chain.
That was a great way to show it.
So.
I mean, you guys saw how slow and detailed it was. The person who's showing the tutorials, hands and fingers aren't in the way. I've noticed a lot of beginner videos. I mean, even I've made this mistake with my beginner videos that I've made. Sometimes you actually accidentally put your fingers in front of the stitch that you're trying to show. And for complete beginners, that makes it almost impossible for them to understand. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my phone over to the side. And I am just going to start working on the kit. I really don't feel like I need to go into full detail of everything. We're starting with the magic ring, we're doing some single crochets, pulling it closed, and then we're just going to be increasing and making a ball basically, which is just the most simple, basic things that you can do with amigurumi. Is just making like circles and easy basic shapes. I have to say, looking at the yarn a little bit, there are some like pulled pieces within the yarn here. I don't know if you guys can tell. It doesn't look like it's gonna like rip apart or anything, but they have been like jerked. So I don't know if that will show in the finished product or not. Usually it doesn't, because there's loose threads in pretty much every yarn. We'll see if that is an issue in the future. I don't see too much pulling in the yarn though, so maybe that was just a little oopsie from something. I'm gonna go ahead and continue following the pattern, and I will update you guys if I see any issues that come up, but so far this is probably my favorite kit that I have ever unboxed and tried, and I genuinely mean that. I'm having so much fun, and I haven't even started yet, so I love this whole like trading card experience, the things that you got inside of it. It just makes the whole experience like 10 times more fun. Okay, one comment I have to make, a good comment that I have to make, is the pattern itself is really interactive and really cool. So if you're just following the pattern, let me turn the brightness down so maybe you can see better. You have the pattern written out, and there's also pictures too. So if you just want to follow the pattern, you don't want to watch the video, they also include pictures. But when you finish, you can just click the row you just finished and it marks it off. So you know that you just finished that row. So you don't even have to use a row counter to count the rows you're doing, because you can just mark it off in the actual application. And I just finished doing the increases, so here's how big it's gonna be. And then we're gonna be doing 6 to 11. All of those are gonna be just single crochets. And I was like, okay, well now I need to get a row counter out to count 6 to 11 because we're just gonna be doing single crochets. No, they literally put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after I finish 6, I can just mark it off. And I can mark it off for every single row. That is so awesome. I really appreciate this. Keep going. I mean, it took me like 5 minutes to do this. I have a feeling that I could finish this probably in less than an hour. So as a beginner, I feel like you'd probably very easily be able to do this too. So let's keep going. All right, I finished the cone and I am fastening off the top of the ice cream head here. So I'm just leaving about a 12-inch tail for sewing. And this is how much is left. I'm sure they don't want to waste, of course, but just make sure that your tension is really tight if you make this kit, because if your tension's a little bit looser than you're supposed to have, you might run out. Because I have tight tension and there's barely any left, so you don't have a lot of extra. So keep that in mind. But it's so cute. You're supposed to wait an hour after using the glue, and it did say in the tutorial to use a generous amount of glue, and I just don't think I used enough, so it's stuck really good in the middle. But I'm not gonna lie, I did pull out my hot glue gun just for the sake of time to glue down the rest of it, and I'm probably just gonna use my hot glue gun to glue down the other pieces as well, just because this glue has a really strong smell and it's giving me a headache. So I do enjoy this type of glue because it works really well for like little details on fabric and stuff. But for time's sake and for my head, I'm going to be using my hot glue gun. But now I need to fasten off the head here and then see what our next step is going to be. Okay, yeah, so now we're going to be making the gills that are gonna go on the side of her face. So we're gonna take the sorbet yarn and I'm going to go ahead and make that. And also, there's such little pink left, but there's so much tan left. Like you could make 2 more cones out of this tan color. So that's interesting. I mean, I don't think we're using this color anymore. So yeah, it's a interesting difference between how much yarn was left over for that color, but I'm just gonna put it in a scrap yarn pile and use it for a future project because I actually really enjoy the feel of this yarn. I'm not having any issues with splitting. I think it's soft, but it's also sturdy enough to work with. And I really like it. I don't know what kind of material it is. It doesn't say. Also, this hot pink color is like my favorite color. So let's go ahead and make the gills. I mean, we're working really good. This is what it's gonna look like so far. I feel like mine looks just like it looks on the box. So we're doing pretty good. And this is just so cute. I wanna put this as like decoration in my kitchen or something.
All the way up. I'm gonna place it where I want it. If your hand is large enough, you can on both ends. I'm gonna go into that next loop by the other loop that we went through before. So to the left, I'm going to insert my needle through the loop, that back loop that's available, and then I'm going to go into the next stitch of the cone. So going through the center, out through the outside.
All right, it took probably like an hour and a half to finish the whole thing. I'm not going to show it because the sun is setting and I want to take some cute photos and videos tomorrow to give you guys the final effect, and I want to take some cute pictures with her and stuff. I had a lot of stuff left over everything. There was a lot of leftover of this, just the one like light pink yarn. We had the less amount of yarn left over, but everything else there was a lot left over. So you have plenty of leftovers too for like future projects of whatever you want to do. Yeah, I'm going to clean up. I put my little stickers here. I loved everything, but I'll go over like everything tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it's the next day and I wanted to just kind of give you a final look at our cute little axolotl ice cream cone, and I wanted to discuss the kit real quick. So I have done a lot of beginner crochet kits in my life, like a lot, and I can truly and honestly say that this one has been my favorite. The result is super adorable, which I feel like a lot of beginner crochet kits that are really popular out there, like, they're not cute. Like, I don't think they're cute. This one is actually like so freaking cute. I love the just like a whole experience of the box. I feel like the packaging, the trading card, possibly getting the golden card, like all of the little details that are included in this kit makes the experience more fun too, because it feels like something that you should be collecting, which I think is just a really nice touch. The quality of all of the items are really cool. Like I said, even down to like the little details of like the ruler being on the bag, to the section on their pattern on their website where you can mark stuff off. The details of the videos were incredible. The quality of the videos were incredible, super descriptive, super easy for beginners, 100%. I mean, the things that they included in here for $30, this is an absolute steal. I mean, you get like a whole crochet kit. You get the cool scissors that I've figured out that you do actually open up, and I was just too scared to try to figure that out. These are really nice scissors. I'm going to be using these a lot. The fact that they can fold up and you can like hang them on your keychain, that is just so cool. And I do have to say the hook was really nice quality too. It was really smooth on the metal part, so I'm definitely going to be replacing the 4mm that I currently use with this one, because this one felt very comfortable and really smooth, which I love. I mean, I even have a whole bottle of craft glue now too, which is really good because I actually use glue all of the time. So just overall, like, I am ecstatic. I give this kit 5 out of 5 stars. Genuinely. I don't have any critiques. Like, I wish I did, because you guys know that I'm a professional complainer. Like, if I have something to complain about, I'm gonna complain. But I have nothing bad to say about this kit. Like, I think that every beginner out there should try it. And if you do, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Thank you. Oh, hello. Thank you to ribblr and to Lion Brand Yarn for sponsoring this video. I'm so happy with it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.